Boston Orioles. Next. MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the East-leading Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Welcome into Red Sox baseball here on the show. Matt Bastardian here with you. Alongside me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, you know, these two teams, of course, very familiar with one another. It's the start of another division series, so you know those two men right there have a huge task in front of them, trying to give their ball club a leg up right here in the opener.
All right, Steve, PK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Boston Red Sox. And John Farrell's guys will line up like this. They will match up against the Taiwanese-born left-hander Wei-Yin Chen. And defensively, the Orioles look like this. Chris Davis is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Into the box steps the leadoff man Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
So welcome back everybody to MLB 15, the show. This is actually Wednesday the 10th that I'm playing Tuesday night's game. I had to go to Texas for training for work on Monday, and Monday was the off day, and then I got back late Tuesday night, and I had to get up for Wednesday morning. So I didn't have time to play the game. I'm playing it now, and then I also have to play tonight's game, Wednesday the 10th, as well. So you'll be seeing both games uploading to YouTube. Now, in real life, the Red Sox actually lost this game 1-0 in the 7th inning on a pass ball or on a wild pitch or something along those lines. Eduardo Rodriguez pitched again for the Red Sox and went 6 scoreless innings. So his ERA through 3 starts is like 0.41, which is unbelievable. He's given up 1 run in like 20 innings. It's unreal how well he's done. Hanley Ramirez left the game for precautionary reasons in the top of the 3rd after he fouled a ball off his leg or something along those lines. So I'm going to have to take him out. But the drill is, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the drill. Good thing for Ramirez, he just extended his hitting streak, which is extremely important, because if he had grounded out in that at-bat, his streak would be over. But the Red Sox lost 1-0. In basketball news, the Cavs beat the Golden State Warriors again last night. So now it's 2-1 Cleveland in the series. I'm shocked. I did not see this coming. I thought Golden State was going to win even before the series started. And the Cleveland doesn't even have Kyrie Irving or Kevin Love. Matthew Dellavedova, or whatever his name is, from Australia, he's turned into a superstar for the Cavaliers out of nowhere. And they're up 2-1 on the Warriors. It'll be a big, big, big upset. So that's that. That's the drill there. And obviously in my fake NBA news, my season, I swept the Rockets 4-0. In hockey is tonight the 10th. Hockey is Lightning and Blackhawks. I believe the Lightning lead the series 2-1, or it's tied at 1. I forget which. Let me just see and tell you guys, give you an update here. I could be wrong. Let's just see. Yeah, Tampa Bay is up 2-1. That's what I thought. And if they hadn't blown game one, they'd be up 3-0. Now, the interesting thing about the Cavaliers is if the Cavaliers had not blown game one, they were up game one, and Golden State came back and beat them in overtime. If they actually win game one, they're up 3-0. So Golden State is the Golden State Warriors. Really could be looking at a 3-0 deficit had they lost game one and not come back to one. So Cleveland could win its first sports title since 1948, and the drill is, LeBron will go down in Cleveland, at least in Ohio. He's probably the best athlete ever in that state, and will go down. He'll never have to forget all the money he's made. He will never have to go to any restaurant ever again and buy food. It would never happen. He wouldn't have to go to the movies and pay for it. He really wouldn't. He probably doesn't have to now. But for years, for the rest of his life, and probably the rest of his family's life, he'll never have to do such a thing, which is pretty cool. In my hockey news, obviously, I swept the Blues 4-0 to win the Stanley Cup. So, Red Sox play tonight. Right, the last time I checked, it was 3-1 in tonight's game. Not this game. This is Tuesday's game, even though it's being played on Wednesday. But they were down 3-1 in the fourth on Wednesday night's game. They lost this game 1-0 last night. Cleveland's up 2-1 on the Warriors, and the Lightning play tonight. They're up 2-1 on the Blackhawks. This Eduardo Rodriguez guy is the real deal. So, 3 starts, and he's given up 1 run in 20 innings. It's unbelievable. Stay tuned for an early Scratch Ticket Thursday upload. It's going to be on Thursday. Most likely the upload will be early in the morning, like 1 or 2 in the morning. So you guys should see it when you wake up. But because tomorrow night I have a busy game. I have a busy night tonight. I got to play 2 of these games. This is the first one, and I have to watch Stitchers from Tuesday night. I missed Stitchers. Then I have to watch Unfriended. I got that movie that had just come out, and The Nightmare, which is a documentary on sleep people who are doing sleep studies who see the same gray men or whatever. So that's pretty interesting. I'd like to see how that plays out. Then I got all that, and then I'll do the Scratch Ticket video. But I got a strict schedule tonight, so.
And Napoli can't connect there as that's buying for strike 2. You look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So let's see if these guys are up to the task here.
Another 0-2 coming. Struck him out.
It was horrible. She never swung.
Third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for round number 1. Pablo Sandoval will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season, up over 350 entering play. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Well, a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much
Am I early on these pitches? Yeah. I mean, he's throwing me curveballs right down the middle, and I'm just early.
Again, a 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now another 1-2. And a fastball in the third.
Red Sox made a pitching change in their rotation. They sent Stephen Wright, the knuckleball guy, to the bullpen, and they left Joe Kelly in the rotation. And obviously they left Eduardo Rodriguez in the rotation because he's 1-0 with a 0.41 ERA and 3 ridiculous quality starts. Great job by Sandoval. Wasn't it bad? Really wasn't it bad by me, considering I'm the one controlling him. But
Batting 7, shortstop.
We'll give you another look at all 8 pitches here in the at-bat. I mean, this was a battle from beginning to end. Took some tough pitches, fouled off a few more, and then eventually he gets his reward with a solid base hit.
Xander Bogaerts will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting.
Here we go, Orioles!
First pitch coming. Grounded, foul. Comes set, now the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Jones will handle
it took forever to come down.
Mookie Betts will dig in now. And as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race, currently 2nd entering play. Now the first pitch. Oh, now a ball headed for the alley in right center, and on the first pitch of the at-bat, it's going to find that alley.
That'll score a run. That'll be a triple for Betts.
Here comes the
No, double.
Now the relay home. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
That's a nice job here to cash in with 2 outs. You can see they were shaded to pull, but he slices his ball the other way, forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner's going to come all the way around to score from first.
Into the box, Blake Swift pitches a cold strike to throw.
And that's a case where you can bet they just forgotten about him after that double, and he takes 3rd on the very next pitch.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball hit well out to left center, and they are not going to get to it here. This will tie the ball game. And that will play there.
It's a glitch in the audio. Obviously, it's not tying the ball game, considering I'm up 1-0 and just scored another to make it 2-0.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Dustin Pedroia will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. Here's the first offering. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads to the plate. And Jones puts it on the money. He's out at home plate.
Horrible.
So 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 1 man left on go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. Steve Pierce will get his first opportunity now. 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. And a high strike there, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put it behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he drops it.
Boy, I'm not really sure what happened right there. I wonder if he might have lost that ball on the lights, but that seems like a ball that he should have caught.
God, he's horrible.
Delman Young will step in now. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Ramirez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
You know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He had a good pitch to him right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Chris Davis will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He's set, now the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground towards second. 1 there. On to Napoli.
Great job.
The double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Brock Holt ready to go here as we begin the third.
Right fielder, Brock Holt.
And here's the first pitch. And he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
We are seeing a lot of confident swings right now. That's already 6 hits now in the first few innings. They've really come out attacking the baseball so far.
Pick him up, birthday! Let's go!
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. David Ortiz will dig in here. Blew out his first time around. First pitch to him. And this is hit well toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that run will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and normally with him at the plate, you're going to see that defense in that big overshift. But with a runner on first base, they can't really do that much. So here, he just uses that to his advantage, and he finds a hole right through the right side.
Here's Mike Napoli now. He will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short.
Oh, Napoli, you're so slow.
Now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, any shot at getting 2 out the window when he booted this thing. So he'll be forced to take the out at first base. And as a result, he won't get hit with an error.
Need Sandoval to come through here. Yep. Sandoval. Vol.
Come on, hold him down!
First pitch on
That's
the
a
way.
ball.
Pablo Sandoval Sandoval is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0.
Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter.
In the dirt and block behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Now the 3-0 pitch. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will score as well as the lead is now doubled to 4. And he'll get in there safely.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
That is now 8 hits he's already allowed, and we haven't even made it out of the 3rd inning yet. I heard someone once say, he's coming apart like a $39 suit out there. You better find his command fast.
Xander Bogaerts will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance.
I was gonna say that felt to me like that was gonna get out of the park. I felt when I hit that it was gone, but
And he is in there.
apparently not.
Boy, back-to-back well-hit balls are going to get him a run right here. You got one runner already at second following the double. And he's just going to switch places with him out there as this ball winds up off the wall. And they're getting some good swings right now as they get a run on back-to-back doubles.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. Here's Mookie Betts. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but some...
And we'll have the
That's a shame. That was hit like hard as fuck.
in the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Orioles nothing. Caleb Joseph.
We'll dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
Interesting. I can't.
First pitch coming. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now the pitch. Oh, he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field.
Damn it.
And that ball is out of here. And the third starts with a home run.
The shortstop, Ryan.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's the 2-1 now.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
And he misses ball 4. Jimmy Paredes will take his guts now. There's the first offering. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late. He's in there easily at second.
There's some managers out there who say, we're already down a few runs here early. Let's not take too many chances on the base pass. But not this guy. He's not afraid to
1-1. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 3-2 now to Machado. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
You know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want to get into a double play. Instead, they go ahead, they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting it.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Here's the 1-1. And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout. Here comes a 1-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this much. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Blake Swift will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
Swift.
Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now here's the pitch. And a shot back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Come on, Orioles.
First offering on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Has a look.
Now the pitch. And
Wow.
proverbial not there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Brock Holt will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Hey, double him up.
Now here's the first pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly. They're still out in front, 5-2. Steve Pierce will lead
Things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Rusney Castillo is into the ballgame now. He'll take over out in left field.
Number 38, Rusney.
First pitch coming. Ground is foul off to the right. Pitch on the way.
Wrong pitch. I need to throw a slider.
And screwball misses here, and we're even. starters scheduled to oppose one another. Chris Davis will be the batter. Now the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow.
And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him.
Watch your head.
Oh, he has some trouble with
Are
it.
you for real?
And with 2 strikes, this is the risk that you run trying to get a guy to fish for something. No doubt that was the idea, but it's going to wind up costing him.
Here now the 2-2. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And that will play for runner from second, making it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now. Caleb Joseph will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. He's ready now. The pitch. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
This isn't good. This guy has no stamina whatsoever right now. A 5-0 lead. It's now 5-3. And they're threatening it. They're in the bottom of the fourth.
After walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
From the stretch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you gotta expand the strike zone a little
Oh,
bit.
come on.
You can't go down looking. You've got to put this ball in play.
Another 1-2 delivery. This ball's grounded foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Far off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Wrong pitch. Need to throw a changeup. Got him, though. Thank God.
When you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout, now you still got one more guy to get to here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Jimmy Paredes get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You gotta have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And they'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So with a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Orioles 3. Rusney Castillo will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. Here's the first offering. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swung on and grounded foul. And the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And Davis will win the race to the bag for the putout. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in steps trouble in the person of David Ortiz to DH. first two trips.
Offense has gone silent now.
Now it's swinging a hard hit ball to short. Throw on Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. David Lowe will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. We'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. And he pops it up back behind second base. There to take it in is Bogarts, and that's the first out.
Well, usually when you get guys to pop up, it means that you've got them off balance. He's been able to mix things up all night long.
Manny Machado will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have two strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first two times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, the worse you'll start becoming a mind. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the pitch. That's swung on and fell straight back.
Hello?
It's a good two-strike pitch.
Andy,
Hey, what's up?
I think that
well, I'm going to work tomorrow. I'm starting that class tomorrow, so I got me in the class tomorrow.
Good.
We have a phone on, so nobody can get a hold of me, so.
Yep.
Are you still at work?
No, I'm at home.
You're on your way home?
No, I'm already home.
Oh, you're already home?
Yeah, been home for a while.
Oh, you've been home for a while?
Yep.
What, you guys didn't do good today?
Huh?
What, you guys not do good today, I said?
No, I did great.
You did that?
Yep.
Also, yeah, I start tomorrow. I'm trying to color my hair right now. Disaster. The whole house is a disaster.
Your hair is a disaster, is that what you said?
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're a Goldilocks.
The Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
What time do you guys get out? You know, Simon, I'm trying to get Simon to pick me up in the morning. I gotta be John's supposed to be there for 8:30, and I have one car, which is my car, but Simon has to be to school for 8:30, the latest.
If you need a ride, I can get you.
Huh?
So if you need a ride, I can pick you up.
You sure?
Yep.
I have to be to, they have to be to work for 8:30.
I know, we all have to be there at that time.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive. I was there today.
That never used to be that way. We used to have to be there for 9, I thought. No?
Correct. It's 8:30 now for everybody.
Really?
Yep.
You don't mind picking me up tomorrow?
Nope.
Alright, what time are you gonna be here? Like 8?
But yeah, how long does it take to get from your house to the resort? A half hour?
From me to the resort, yeah. Usually me and Simon take like 20-25 minutes.
Alright,
Then we have to go.
so yeah, I'll be there 5 minutes to 8.
5 to 8, okay. So that way, okay, I'm trying to do most of my stuff tonight, so I just have to get ready in the morning.
Alright.
Alright. You're sure you can pick me up?
No, I'm not.
No, I'm honest. Can you pick me up, please?
Yes, I told you.
Alright. Alright, thank you.
Alright.
See you in the morning.
Bye.
Bye.
And that's going to hold him to just a single.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air out towards shallow right field.
That sucked.
They start out there and he stays with it for the second out. Blake Swift will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
How about the candy?
First pitch to him.
Now a
swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. He waits, now the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at one.
Let's go, Orioles!
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. One left for the Red Sox. And it remains 5-3.
Steve Pierce will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6th. Too low, 1-0.
And now pitch on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
All right, I needed him and Rodriguez to get out of this inning here. 3 more outs. He's labored through the start, but if he can go 6 innings and 3 runs, considering the way he's thrown, has been awful, I'll be lucky.
And with the time run of the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3 and 2, even if this one's a strike.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Another full count pitch home.
Damn it.
Misses, so the leadoff man will head down the first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Delman Young will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take a chance to swing away.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Orioles, let's go!
Young waiting on the 1-1. And here's the screwball that misses that time. 2 balls and a strike. He's ready, now the pitch. And a ball hot foul to the right side, out of play. Here he comes on 2-2. And he gets under this one, and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
You want to see what a good hard flyer can do? Get it in on the label. Here you go in show motion. That is an effective pitch. Let me tell you.
Chris Davis will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Oof. Tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's salary.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He can go just about anywhere from here.
The 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fouled back. 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there. And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Neil Joseph will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And if he can get through this inning, I have a feeling they'd be happy to take the 6 strong and leave it at that.
The 1-1 home. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to...
Good job, Napoli.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has
Great
been
job.
made for the 3rd out, inning over. We'll see the former MVP Dustin Pedroia when we get back. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 5-3. Back here on the show, Red Sox on top, and this one as we get set for the 7th, but first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. And here is Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Now the pitch. Hard hit to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Here's Brock Holt now. Looked like he went around that time. They'll field on the third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And a reach for the backhand, but he can't get the glove on it as it gets right by him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys would like nothing more than to add on to their 2-run lead. Back-to-back hits have them in business to do just that.
Rusney Castillo will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. Now here's the ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And a backhanded try to hold it short, but this gets on by. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Well, I don't think they're in the clear just yet, but things are starting to look a little bit better after that at-bat. That makes this a 3-run lead now, 6-3. And now the hope is that the back end of that bullpen can go ahead and just finish this one off.
Garen O'Day will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. David Ortiz will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it will be a tough test indeed as they'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch on the way. Now here's a swing, and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And Ortiz ought to be able to get extra bases out of this. Now it's cut off. A throw to the
Out by a fucking mile. What are we doing? What are we doing?
cut down trying to score. Mike Napoli will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Comes set, now the pitch. You won't see a nice there, and on 3 pitches, he sends that number 2. Pablo Sandoval will stride in to round it out his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third base line. But this is foul for the first strike.
This is going to be one of the longest 9-inning games I think I've played yet this season.
Now the pitch.
We're already up to 52 minutes almost, and it's only the 7th.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
as it's fouled back. 2 out here and a runner at second.
That guy's all yours.
Another 0-2 home. And bouncing ball, foul. The next 0-2. And slider swung on and sent to the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. The Red Sox on top, 7-3. Ryan Flaherty will stand in, called out on strikes his last time. Robbie Ross will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 28, Robbie Ross.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's
Wrong
the
pitch.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and bring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap to that starter. He cut it out 6, tough hitting. He's giving his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Jimmy Paredes will stand in again. He's blown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That's about where he'll suit that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow by guys when you need to.
Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's making a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
David Lowe will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch hack in gear, and that's the first strike.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big, loopy curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
And this pitch is lined into center field, and he's going to reach with his 2nd hit of the night.
Oh, yeah.
Manny Machado will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this end. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Could be that that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you kind of established.
And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down 4 at 7-3. Xander Bogaerts will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Xander Bogaerts.
Now the first pitch. And the 8th inning is underway with the ball swung on and grounded to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Mookie Betts will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Let's go, Orioles.
Here's the first offering. Chopper foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the is going to be a foul ball.
All right.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss. They caught him deep in that time. There are two away.
Well, you know when it gets two strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see when this pitch lines up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone. That's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Standing in now, Blake Swift. This will go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike.
Let's go.
Now here's the pitch. And boy, they're really getting that pitch inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here's the 1-2. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Just onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. For one, Davis takes care of him, and then will get the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Adam Jones will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0-3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Matt Barnes is on out of the bullpen now, which will take over to start the bottom of the 8th. And here's the fastball called for strike 1.
It'll be big.
The pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And that is swung on and missed by Jones to see if he comes out number 1.
And here's that sequence once again right here on shortstop. Now normally this is a guy that you might want to nibble with, but he was all business here in this at-bat. Each one of these pitches finds the strike zone. And they're able to set him down quickly to lead off the inning.
Here's Steve Pierce now. As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center.
Holt
Comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Delvin Young standing now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back in this ballgame are growing dimmer by the bat.
A fastball off the plate away, it's ball 1. Now he gets on top of one here and shouts it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2, and a changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had it fooled.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Dustin Pedroia will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Thinks he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Get out of here, Red Sox.
First offering on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And a flip on first to record the out. Brock Holt will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Early first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Chris Davis will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Alexi Agondo will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Now pitching, number 23, Alexi Ogando.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Betts is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. You've got to work on just getting down the ball and hopefully try and get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Caleb Joseph will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And a little behind on the fastball there as he posted foul at strike 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Well into the outfield turf as he makes the stop. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And here you go one more time. Let's slow this down and watch it again from short right field. Look at how he spins, loses sight of his target at first base, but he lets it go anyway. He throws a perfect strike to get his man.
And now, Ryan Flaherty.
That should do it, guys. Thanks for watching MLB 15 the show. Eduardo Rodriguez gets out 6 innings and gets the win.
This ball game is over.
And at this point, I don't know if this streak is going to let up anytime soon. That's 9 in a row. And from what I see, this could go on for quite a bit longer.
Big bat for the Red Sox tonight, well, it belonged to this man, Pablo Sandoval. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Eric Harrows and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Red Sox win it 7-3. Good night from Baltimore.
Thanks, guys, for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. We'll see you next time here on MLB 15 the show.